Hey everybody, live. This is Eve from BitcoinKindergarten.com. Also the author of the Crypto Assets and DeFi Tracker. So this is kindergarten. You can come on, you can ask me any questions. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, the bell button and all. You can come on, get notifications. You can come on and ask me anything. You can even ask me the same questions 5 times in a row if you did not understand it. Sometimes we have to learn things in a lot of different ways and repetitively, and so that's what I'm here for. But today I want to talk about something a little bit more advanced, because if you have gotten into crypto a bit and you're, searching around and watching videos and whatnot, you're going to see everyone's going crazy over altcoins. So an altcoin is just a cryptocurrency that is not a Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, but since it's the first one, it's like Kleenex and tissues. Like Bitcoin is like the original, and so it's distinguished from altcoins. Bitcoin is the store of value. If you're getting into crypto, please get some Bitcoin. Don't let anyone convince you that you don't need it. You need it. And 5 years down the road, when you're a millionaire with your $100 that you invested, you can thank me. So also I have my CashApp down there. If you want to, during the week, ask me any questions, just send me a donation that you think is worthy of the question, and I'll answer it for you. So altcoins are everything else that's not Bitcoin. So Ethereum is the #1 altcoin. It's been #1 for many years now. Tether was #3 for a while. I haven't checked, but anyway, it's in the top 10, and Tether is what they call a stable coin. A stable coin is always worth $1. So you don't really need to invest in that because your investment will never go up. It's really something that's used for trading. Let's see. XRP used to be in the top 4, but that was just because there weren't that many other great coins. And now, hopefully, let's see, prices, tradable. So you can just go on Coinbase. You can hit all assets. So this is kind of going to give you the, wow, we have something new. All right, we have Ethereum and we have Ethereum 2. That's amazing. #3 is Binance Coin, which is incredible. Binance is an exchange, which you can also use, good exchange, aside from Coinbase. And it in America, you can't do all this trading and stuff, but in the rest of the world, you can do all kinds of wild trading, futures, leverage, all these things. Liquidity pools, all these things you probably don't know what they are. You can do those all with Binance. That's why Binance is #3 now, because it's this huge exchange, the biggest exchange worldwide, and they have their own coin. And when you use theirs, you get to save a little money. All right, this is not list. Let me go back. Okay, all assets. Cardano is like totally shot up in their Polkadot. So Polkadot wasn't even heard of a year ago, and now it's like #6. XRP is going down. Don't get XRP unless you really are good at trading and you know what you're doing. It's a very risky coin. It has a chance of really doing poorly. UNISWAP, Litecoin, Theta. Wow. So there's so much going on right now in the crypto world. I haven't even caught up. I used to listen to crypto news at least 1 hour a day while running. Also, I studied in the Blockchain Academy. That's my credentials. And I've been in it since 2017, which is practically a decade in crypto. So I've seen a lot of cycles. I've seen a lot of things come and go. And this year, we are making insane gains in altcoins. And the big thing is to find the hidden gems. So I actually bought in a hidden gem subscription newsletter that came out every week the beginning of the summer through Ivan on Tech. I don't know if he's still offering subscriptions, because Ivan now he's building some major projects. I think, of course, he still has a subscription, but I'm not sure how it goes. So that's how I learned a lot of my stuff, was from him. I also studied the Blockchain Academy, which was amazing. And I bought some of his suggestions, and they did really well, like Aave, which I bought it for like $20. Right now it's worth $400. So, and that's for one. So you don't, in crypto, you don't have to buy one. You can buy any amount. You just buy it by however much you want to buy. It doesn't go on. It's not like stocks where you buy one stock. No, you just buy like $10 worth, $100 worth, $10,000 worth. It's like that. So I just want to, I mean, I don't really even know how to explain this, but if you can find out what the good hidden gems are and invest in those, it might take some time before they go up. You can really make a lot of money. Like I bought this one called Anchor, right? It doesn't sound very glamorous or anything. I bought that in the summer, and then all of a sudden, you know, in the last couple of weeks, it shot up, and I made incredible gains. Like I had bought $200 worth, and now it's worth like $4,000. So imagine, you know, I didn't start with very much money. So what I did was I bought Bitcoin. And then when my Bitcoin grew, which it will do very amazingly, I took some of that. I took a portion of that. I'm like, I'm going to take a portion of my Bitcoin and buy these small hidden gem altcoins. So that was my strategy, and it worked amazingly. And so now, also I had Ethereum. You know, you just have to hold Ethereum, hold Bitcoin, and then take a small amount. That's why I said I will take like a $200. I think the most I ever spent on one was $400. I mean, if I had more money, I would have done more, and I would be like a multimillionaire at this moment from those coins and Bitcoin. You know, so it just depends on how much you invest. But even if you can invest a very small amount, it's worth it. It's really super tricky buying a lot of the coins, because here's the thing: by the time they even get listed on Binance or Coinbase, they've already really risen a lot, and they're already somewhat in the mainstream, even though you've probably never heard of them. That's Binance US doesn't have that many coins. The real Binance, which was in Korea, which I used to have an account on, that was an amazing one. They had lots of coins. And there are other exchanges. KuCoin, that's a good one. It's been around a long time. That's in China. You might have to use a VPN to get on there. Some of them are restricted in the United States. I do not believe it's illegal to get an account there, but it is restricted. So they're not allowed to give you an account if they know you're from the US. So that's how that works. I do believe most people in crypto are familiar with this situation. I decided to try to get all of my coins off of these foreign exchanges. One I got kicked off of Binance, but I knew the day would come. Like, it's not as secure as if you get it in Coinbase or Binance. And this other one, OKX, which this exchange is where you buy cryptos. This exchange has been around a long time, and then they froze all their withdrawals for months. We weren't sure what was going on, but they did eventually open back up. But the thing about America, it's restricted in what we can buy, but it's also a lot safer. You're not as likely going to lose your money. You're not likely to get into an exit scam. This CashFX thing, which is why I started this program, I was in this group, and all these network marketers were trying to get people to invest in this CashFX, which was total crap. I knew it because they had no idea what they were talking about in crypto, but somehow you get paid in Bitcoin. You're like, and they were using people's ignorance, you know, to rob them, because nobody really understands Bitcoin. So somebody can come tell you anything, and you're like, oh, okay. So a CashFX also is not, you know, allowed in America. I don't even really know where I'm going to go with this. I don't know how to do it. You can get on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm Bitcoin Lady Eve. You can follow Ivan on Tech. You can follow Crypto Lark. You can follow Bankless. The thing is, you can follow me. I'm getting ready I'm going to go get a second job so I can invest in these low caps. Find out some really good low caps. The thing is, by the time you really hear about them, they've already kind of pumped. That doesn't mean they're not going to keep pumping. They are, because they're good ones. They're high quality. We're not just playing the market. You know, you're actually investing in something that's a very good product. But the thing is with these altcoins, you can make like 100 times gains, literally pretty much every day, no matter whether Bitcoin's up or down. I get to go and see some coin that I had. Literally, I bought this. Look, you can see the cool thing. I'm going to actually offer my services for helping people buy and get into the altcoins. And I can show my track record. I had showed a friend of mine all my accounts. I'm like, look, you can see where I paid for it. I only paid $300. $300. That's Anchor. And look now, it's worth, what is it now? Like $6,000 or something. 6,164. So when did I buy that? November. So that is an insane gain. It's I don't do math, but it's a huge gain to go from $300 to $6,000. So say if I had put in $3,000, I would now have $60,000. That is a very good investment. So I was showing my friend, because in crypto, all of your accounts are right here. Not every exchange, like Coinbase and Binance, you can't see so clearly how it is, but on these certain apps where I have my stuff like Zurion or Blockfolio, whoa. See, whenever I get on the show, I'm like, oh my God, look at this one. Okay. So you can actually see. So I'm offering my services to prove that I'm very good at this. I'm only down in 1 or 2 coins, and those I'm keeping because you know what? A lot of coins like Anchor has been sitting around, well, November, it seems like forever, sitting around doing nothing for quite a long time. And then all of a sudden, you know, it will get picked up by a company or a system or a government somewhere in the world, because they're using this decentralized finance now. These aren't just like coins, like whatever, you know, like, oh yeah, it's a coin, you know. No, these are amazing technologies that are doing incredible things. So the reason why this moment in time is so important is because, first of all, anytime after Bitcoin pumps, then after a while the altcoin starts pumping. And that's because people like have just discovered Bitcoin. They're like, oh my God, Bitcoin, look, we have all this money in Bitcoin. And they're like, altcoins, like what else can we do? You know, and you see altcoins, oh my gosh, it's only 14 cents for one. So you think, I'm gonna buy 10,000 of those, you know, and then one day if it's worth $1, you know, or if it's worth $100, that's, you know, a lot of money. So, and these things can happen, and they are happening. And so what's happening right now in the world is that corporations are starting to get in. Now that Elon Musk put his $1.5 billion into Bitcoin, and now that he announced that you can buy a Tesla with Bitcoin, and then the next day after that, he started talking about DeFi, saying very cryptic notes like you can't defy DeFi or something. So, and then he also announced that he is not going to cash out the Bitcoin, he's keeping it, which is very smart. So when you get into DeFi, there are a lot of financial products. There's loans, there's liquidity pools. Like I actually staking money, which is like, I'm like a bank, so I can lock up some of my funds and gain like 8% on them. There's yield farming, which I don't know anything about, but people are making huge amounts of money in that. And it's risky. I just, you know, like life is risky enough. I'm not ready for that risk yet, but I probably will learn it maybe after next year. So there's all of these amazing products. It's improved upon banking and kinds of financial institutions. It's 100 times better than the system we have in place. The system we have in place is like, it's dinosaur, you know, these computers and servers, and no, it's no good anymore. The things that crypto can do, that the blockchain can do, it's safer, it's sure, it doesn't make mistakes. You don't even need an accountant. You don't even need a lawyer. Like with crypto, everything is automatic, and it's brilliant. So now the corporate, thanks to Elon Musk and others, Michael Saylor and Jack Dorsey from Square, they have already gotten heavily into these technologies. So now basically everyone else needs to get in, and who isn't getting in is left on the sidelines. And that's why I'm here mostly. I bug all my friends, my family, get some Bitcoin if it's $20, if it's $100. Get as much as you can and get a little, you know, whenever you have a chance. I don't want people risking their lives and coming back, you know, mad at me, but I do not want people to be left out of this incredible historic moment. So how else can you know how to get these coins? Well, you can know from me, but I can just show you, like, oh my gosh, this one, I didn't even know. Somehow it got to number 2 on my list. So this is one, it's called Audius. You can still get this one. I don't think anyone's heard of it. It just hit a huge pump. Let's see, I bought it for $46. See, I'm a very small time player. $46, and now it's worth $1,416. So imagine if you just put like $1,000 in there, it would be worth $10,000, I think, or more. Anyway, my math's not too good, but it's not too bad. I generally understand the numbers, but not specifically. I paid $1.71 in fees. Where did I get this coin? Audius, $46. When did I get it? November 20th. Anyway, that's just been sitting there for quite a while too. Like, you want to get the coin so early that it's sitting there doing nothing for a little while, but it's this brilliant project that we have this information on, because, you know, we know who knows. We know who knows where all the good projects are. So buying them also is tricky. I don't even remember. I probably got it on UNISWAP, if it's in Maiar. So UNISWAP has these huge fees. Sometimes they're $100. So how's it I have $46 worth of something? Like, when you go on UNISWAP, the fees are changing all the time, because it's fees charged by the blockchain, the miners' fees. It's not, Uniswap is not actually getting the money for those fees. Uniswap is just, it's a decentralized exchange that's running. It's not actually making money. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I don't know how they get their money. Well, they created the Uniswap token finally, and then, they get to keep a whole bunch of their tokens and then sell the rest. Whoever they are, I don't know. So I'm going to do a Uniswap tutorial soon. Hopefully get some more people on here. The only time I got a bunch of people is when I said Bitcoin Cash was crap and XRP and crap, and Litecoin is crap. I'm not so sure about Litecoin. I have friends that buy it, but I wouldn't buy it. Okay, so you want to know where to buy a coin, you go on CoinGecko. I'm not signed in, so I think it's going to give me a hard time. So all you do is you go into the little search bar and you put in the name of your coin. I'm going to put in Audius. Oh, you know what else is really good? You can go in the search. This is a way to know what's hot. And then you can see, wow, trending searches. Look, it's in the trending searches. So they say trending searches, you can see what people are looking into. And a lot of these ones that people are looking into also are ones I've never heard of. It's mostly people who are deep into crypto, who are trending this line, who are on CoinGecko. Other people are on Coinbase or Binance or somewhere else, but the real people deep into it. Okay. So Audius is actually the number one. It's somehow ranked all the way up to 106, which is good. So that means it's the 106th market cap of Bitcoin, and it's gone up 30% in 7 days. Sometimes these charts on here, they're not working for me, but so you see at the top, you hit exchange. That's how you find out where to buy it. So you have to go buy it on Binance. Or one of these others, which a lot of these are not available in the United States. I mean, I have a lot on different exchanges because I figure if I put a little bit here, a little bit there, you lose a little bit, that's okay. I mean, the gains you make are so big. So I will go on some foreign exchanges and use my VPN. So here's the thing, though, that's not good. Like, I like Altcoin Daily, but I will never go with their coin picks. Like, I like them. They have great crypto news. I listen to them all the time. But their coin picks are very iffy. I don't think those guys are good at making money. Just my opinion. Hi, Altcoin Daily. I love them, but no. They just, I don't know, they just don't have the feel for it. They really understand the excitement of the technology and the life-changing news that's happening in crypto. But also, since they're like the top YouTube, they get a lot of sponsored. They get sponsored, and Ivan also gets sponsored. But Ivan, he's stronger, and he's a programmer, and he's like a super genius. Ivan on tech, super genius. So he wouldn't be like, "Oh, this is a great thing," unless he really believed it. And even he might be like on something for a while and then not later. So just because you hear it from Ivan also doesn't mean you're going to get rich on that coin, but much more likely. So there's a lot of people out there who seem like big names. There's this guy on London Reels, what's his name, who's like having this free release of the next big $1 million altcoin, which I don't know how that's even going to work. I mean, you can go on London Reels on Instagram, sign up. I signed up. I'm curious to see what he has to say. And he's apparently this amazing trader. He has a newsletter and everything. I don't know why he's giving this away free, probably to pump that coin. When you're a huge influencer like that, even Ivan, even this Altcoin Daily people, when you're on YouTube, if I'm here talking about a coin, like nothing's going to happen because like 10 views. But, if you got thousands, 100,000 views, it's going to affect a coin. So I don't know why this guy's giving this thing away. Also, he got my phone number, we got my Google phone, my email. He's just amassing this huge list. I don't know. I think it seems iffy. I'm going to go watch it because why not? But the thing is, when you hear of a great coin, then everyone goes and buys. The curve goes way up, and then guess what? Boom! A whole bunch of people sell. Smart people, bots, because they know it just got pumped because now everybody's buying this one coin and then we'll fall back down. So that's not a really good strategy. That's called also FOMOing. When a coin's going up, I do it myself. We all do it. Coin's going up. You're like, oh my God, I want some. I can't believe I don't have any of this coin. I did it with Cardano because Cardano is going through the roof. And I mean, it's a quality coin. But it's not really the time to buy when it's just like pumped like crazy. Although you can, if it's a very quality coin like Cardano, like Bitcoin, you can just buy it and hold on to it, like Ethereum, and eventually it's going to go higher. You don't know when, but eventually. I don't know. Just if you just follow my strategy. Get your Bitcoin, get your Ethereum, and then get a little bit of these very low caps. They're called low caps. So that Audius one all of a sudden is 155 in the ranks. There are thousands of altcoins. So you want to get it when it's real low, but it has a lot of potential. I'm going to go back and study the list more that I have, and I'm going to buy some more of those. So if you want to get together with me, I'm sort of offering my services to help do that. Also, it's tricky to how do you get on the exchanges, where do you store them? These things take a little bit of time. And if you're not completely obsessed, like luckily I was completely obsessed with crypto, I'm very fortunate that I really just got obsessed, that I had to listen, I had to try all these different exchanges, all these different things. It's been my good fortune. But you can really get rich right now, even if you don't have that much money. Like if I do other stuff besides this, but if I like completely dedicated myself to this, just moving some things around and a little bit of buying, a little bit of selling, a little bit of staking for a percentage, and make more videos so I can get my $10 Bitcoin when you sign up for Coinbase with my link. Also, you can get $5 and a lot of other free cryptos on Coinbase. Yeah, you can make a lot of money right now. I mean, I probably should be out getting another job so that I could just put everything into these alts because they're going crazy. And it's all predicted by all of the top people that it's going to be through the end of the summer. This insane bull market where literally, okay, I'm going to look at gainers. Literally, I'm going to do it on Coinbase. You can also see all the gainers on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, all the different ones. And the thing about Coinbase doesn't have all the small coins. But this BitMax token, it's up 25%. Like, that's how the markets are going. This Anchor, it went up like 40% in the last few days or more. So that's insane. So sometimes it's worth it too. Sometimes you have to pay those big fees on Uniswap or other exchanges. Also, what you can do is you can wait for different times of day. See, it's not all done in America. It's done all over the world. So it can't be like, I'm going to get up in the middle of the night and do it because Chinese are up trading at that hour. But you can check around different times. And you can also adjust some things. Yeah, I was up 26% in one day, 128% in a week, 511% in a month, and 1,000% in a year. So what's going on? Yeah, the corporates are like, what's going to be the next big coins? These are technologies and protocols that are in use now. Every day, you know, millions and billions of dollars are coming into the crypto space. And very soon, all the corporations are going to also need to start using these protocols in their businesses because they're so much superior. And the banks, nobody's going to go to banks anymore because banks, I mean, they're good for, it's good to have a bank account, but, you know, all of this money markets, actually, like they were advertising to me, money market funds, you can earn high yields, and you're like, nah, it's too late. I already know where all the high yields are. You know, they're in crypto, and there are high yields in a cryptocurrency, which is probably far superior than a fiat dollar, which everybody's a little worried about at this point. So study up, find the good people. Just because somebody looks very excited and they have a Lamborghini in their thumbnail on their video doesn't mean that they have a Lamborghini or that they're any good. Some people are very hyped up. Some people are very confident. But who do I follow? Like CryptoLark's good. Crypto Dog, Ivan on Tech. Altcoins good for news, but don't. They've really put out some crap coins, although they have had a lot of good calls too. I don't know what their track record is. Probably a lot of people got wealthy watching them. There's this guy, Crypto Bitlord. Let's see what he has to say today. He's from Australia and he's crazy, so sometimes I do not understand what he's saying. He says, max out all your credit cards and take out loans to buy Bitcoin. Last year, he told people that. And of course, everyone thought he was crazy, but now they're all thanking him. I wish I had. Well, I did max out my credit cards, but I didn't buy crypto with credit cards. I just lived with credit cards and bought crypto. Let's see, SKM Kusama, that's a huge one. So if you just get in, either you can come to me and you can pay me some money and I already know these things because I've been in for a while. But if you haven't, you want to try it on your own, just get in, follow people. Just watch out for the XRP army, the Doge army, and there's called Bitcoin maximalists. Like there's these groups out there and they're all pretty nutty, in my opinion. Sorry if you're in there. there's the Doge army, but I believe in the Doge army because the Doge army, their whole purpose is to like pump their coin, and I think they do a good job. But I sold my Doge because I had to pay some bills, but I'm going to buy it back. Don't worry. It's a good coin to have because it does do these pumps, these cyclical pumps. Just, you know, once it pumps, sell. Because it's not, don't sell it all though. Just sell at least a portion, you know, take some profits because it does tend to come back down. And then it goes flat for a long time. But once you're in crypto, you just start to understand and feel how the different coins go. Like I know that about Doge. That's just how it rolls. All the Doge army are so sad right now because it's flat, but that's okay. It's just how Doge goes. Like Dogecoin is like that doggy coin. You can experiment. Here's the thing about crypto, which I did. I'm like, you know what do I have to lose? Nothing. And what do you have to gain? Everything. You know, and my situation really wasn't good, and I have to tell you, my situation has completely changed. Thank you, crypto. Like totally life-changing. And all of us in crypto, we say the same thing. The only people who don't do well are people who sell when it starts dipping. I'm gonna say that every time. Like, don't do that. We call it diamond hands now. Like we have what happens when the Bitcoin dips. This is just what happened last week, and it's happening with more rapidity now. When it dips, it's because these big corporations, these big whales are selling. They dump a whole bunch of Bitcoin. So the price goes way down. Then everybody gets nervous and sells like, oh my God, it's no good. I know it's no good. Warren Buffett was right. And then everybody sells, and then they buy it up at the lower price. But there is going to be a Bitcoin shortage. Bitcoin is the price is just going to go up in a major way. None of this is financial advice. All right, I'm going to do another video on another topic. Ciao.